Today we're going to be doing a short review on the FNX 45 Tactical. I actually have a lot of rounds down range with this. I'm not even going to quote a number because I don't know for sure, and it'll sound like I'm lying anyway. But either which way, my personal feelings on this is a very fine firearm. Comes with a decocker. All your controls are ambidextrous, so you can use them from either side. I really like the decocker feature because you can run with one in the pipe, hammer down, and then you get a nice hard trigger pull. It's really, really long, really, really stiff. Or you can run with the hammer back, and it's got a little bit of setup, but it's got a clean break. Obviously no 1911 break, but it's not a 1911. I feel this is kind of like if a Glock 21 had sex with a 1911, they had a kid, and it married a Mark 23, and they had sex, like this is what I feel the end result would be. You get really high night sights. Because they're so tall, they take me a second to pick up. Like I feel I can actually pick up a Glock sight faster. But it's really cool because it comes with a bunch of features that your Glock isn't going to come with. For example, you got your threaded barrel, which is your standard 45 ACP suppressor threads. It's .578 by 28, I believe. Don't quote me on that. It's already milled out for an IMR. So with just a couple of quick screws and the kit that it comes with, you can put an IMR right on it. Now, if you were to upgrade your Glock to this, because I know what you're thinking, hey, I could buy a Glock for probably half the price, you know, just throw in a threaded barrel, some night sights, mill it out for an IMR, and I'm only really down 2 rounds. Well, to get it milled out, put on your night sights, and a threaded barrel, you're practically at this price anyway. I mean, why not just get one that already comes with it? And that's really the biggest downside to this firearm, is there's really nothing to modify on it. So if you're one of those people that love modifying your firearms, this isn't the gun for you. The mag release works on both sides. What I found, because I shot this in USPA a couple of times, and this isn't the firearm you want to use in competition, just because if you have a safety on your firearm, you have to start with safety on. And for whatever reason, I'd start with safety on. The buzzer would go off, I'd go to start the stage, aim, then I'd be like, oh, it's on safety. And I'd usually wind up trying to shoot it once or twice like that, and it would give me a small time disadvantage. A lot of the people that do really well on there do run Glocks. This firearm comes with 3 magazines when you buy it, which is pretty cool. Mine actually came with 4. I know it's not supposed to. I don't know if it was some sort of mess up at the factory. Either which way, I'm not complaining. It also comes with different back straps. 2 different sizes. And 2 different styles of checkering, or I don't know what you'd really call this one. Serrations, maybe. Also comes with a gun lock and a very, very, very nice carrying case. As far as reliability goes, this is very, very reliable. I was trying to run the 150 grain wad cutters. It didn't function very well with those in there. I would have troubles picking them up and putting it in. It would still run them, but I get a lot of hiccups. Now, FN's customer service, it's not poor, by no means. They were good. I'm just spoiled because I got used to Mossberg's customer service, which is phenomenal. But basically what had happened with this particular firearm is somebody was looking to buy one, so I loaned it out to them so they could try it and see if they were interested. They winded up loading their own ammo, and they shot 1 round, which either contaminated the round or they threw a light load. Well, the bullet didn't go all the way down the barrel, racked in another round, boom, squidded it. This did function really well under a squid, or squib. I don't really know for sure how it's pronounced. I've heard a bunch of people pronounce it a bunch of different ways. But instead of like the barrel blowing up and the slide coming apart like I see on a lot of other firearms, it just got a bulge in it. Sent it into FN, which that's where it kind of gets weird. Like when I send in a firearm into Mossberg, I literally call them, hey, I got a problem. They're like, okay, here's your RMA number, just put it on the box and send it in. I had to fill out this big form with what I thought was wrong with it, send it into them. I left my phone number and everything, and I never got a call back. Which I'm like, okay, whatever, you know. I wound up finding their email by mistake because I was waiting for a package from eBay, and I was going through my emails, and I seen one do not reply, so I clicked on it, and there was an email from them, which I really wish they would have just called me, but whatever, you know, we'll get past that. And the email had some sort of timestamp on it. I can't remember how long it was. I think it was a year, and then they were just going to send the firearm back, and then I would have got it in the mail, and I would have had to start the whole process over again, which I didn't really like that either. Also the cost of just changing out the barrel, $340 some because they had also charged me to clean it, which they didn't clean. Kind of upset about that, which I think was like $50 or something like that. So okay, we're getting past all that. Well, I call them up with a credit card because I just wanted to pay over the phone with a credit card. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, they wouldn't let me do that. I had to send a money order through the mail, and I really didn't like doing that because I've seen stuff get lost in the mail. You know, with a credit card, I have it right there on my statement. Look, you guys have received the money, you know, whatever. So we're past all that. Other than that, like, the response time was really good. They did do a really good job repairing it. Brand new barrel. Didn't have any problems there. Taking down this firearm. It's actually not that hard to do. Just bring it back to right here, where you got that little hump, and you flip the switch down. Breaks like that. Take out your spring, then you got your barrel. You can actually clean it right from this point. If you'd like to remove your barrel, you have to unscrew your thread protector, and then you can pull your barrel out. Now when you get to the lower half of the firearm, it gets a little bit complicated. I've never actually done it. I usually just take like an air hose and some WD-40 and spray it out. That works really well. But you got to pull out this pin, this, and then from what I understand, half this comes off and that comes out, and then you can pull the whole piece out. I don't feel that's a deal breaker, but it is a little bit harder to do over like a Glock. Fires really nice. I love the fact that it's got a 15 round mag. It's a bit barrel heavy empty. I can't even find the balance point. But either which way, once you throw a fully loaded mag in there, equals out really nice, super easy to control. All that weight does cut down on the recoil. I appreciate your time for watching. Like and share. Don't forget to subscribe.